WTF? Did a completely stunned White House suddenly lash out aggressively at Bibi's shocking attack targeting Iran fuel? Revealed. How Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu unexpectedly crossed swords over highly surprising Israel strikes on Iran. Is an angry Trump currently preparing to harshly school Netanyahu for these highly blatant, unauthorized strikes on Iran fuel depots? Is a panicked America genuinely worried that Netanyahu's unpredictable military actions may actually drive up oil prices globally? We definitely have surprises. Iran's furious foreign minister sends a deeply chilling new public threat directly to Trump. Israel's recent military strikes targeting Iran's vital energy infrastructure have unexpectedly triggered significant backlash from the current Trump administration. The White House is reportedly entirely not in favor of Israel aggressively striking 30 different fuel depots across Iran on March 7. Even though Israel technically informed the US in advance, the sheer operational scale and devastating aftermath were entirely unexpected, according to Axios. Multiple US and Israeli government officials explicitly revealed this growing diplomatic disagreement directly to Axios in an exclusive report dated March 9. The US military leadership was reportedly genuinely surprised by exactly how wide-ranging Israel's coordinated strikes on Iran's energy sector actually were. The primary US message conveyed to Israel was WTF, and we strictly don't think it was a good idea, the Axios report claimed. America is reportedly deeply alarmed that the intensive Israeli military strikes conducted on March 7 may eventually backfire quite significantly. The US remains worried that Israeli attacks affecting Iran's civilian infrastructure might actually drum up domestic public support for the Mujtaba regime. The White House is also highly concerned that Israel's targeted energy strikes may severely disrupt global markets and further drive up international oil prices. The IDF attacks on Tehran also created massive, uncontrollable large fires, directly triggering a genuinely huge and concerning environmental impact. Tehran has been heavily blanketed with thick toxic smoke since the strikes occurred, and deeply concerning reports of acid rain quickly emerged. US officials are also allegedly highly alarmed that the massive Iran fires may severely spook international oil markets that are already incredibly volatile. The Axios report claimed the White House and Israel will now urgently meet to thoroughly discuss Netanyahu's ongoing regional war actions. Israeli media outlets alleged Trump quickly deployed special diplomatic envoys Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner specifically for these crucial high-level talks. Witkoff and Kushner were initially due to arrive in Tel Aviv on March 9, but that specific travel plan was abruptly cancelled, per Channel 12. However, Israel remains reportedly entirely defiant regarding its operational decisions, despite receiving significant White House pushback on its recent Iran strikes. The IDF strongly defended the strikes, officially claiming Iran actively used the destroyed fuel depots to directly supply energy for hostile military purposes. An Israeli military official explicitly told Axios the IDF strikes were a direct operational message for Iran to immediately stop its attacks on Tel Aviv. Meanwhile, Iran has formally warned of severe military retaliation in direct response to Israel's highly destructive attacks on its domestic fuel depots. Iran's Qatar Al-Anbiya headquarters reportedly stated that Tehran may deliberately attack much more critical oil infrastructure located across the Gulf next. Iran explicitly threatened to intentionally drive up global oil prices much further with new attacks if Israel continued its ongoing strikes, per Axios. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi also sternly warned the US military strictly against launching any attack targeting its domestic oil infrastructure. Araghchi confidently claimed Iran is fully ready. We have many unprecedented surprises currently in store in a defiant March 9th statement. Araghchi said, and I quote, "Exactly 9 days into the disastrous Operation Epic Mistake, global oil prices have practically doubled while all essential commodities are currently skyrocketing. We clearly know the US is actively plotting against our vital oil and nuclear sites specifically in hopes of containing a huge inflationary shock. Iran is fully prepared. And we, too, definitely have many unprecedented surprises currently in store." End quote. Meanwhile, global powers China and Russia have firmly and publicly thrown their massive geopolitical weight directly behind Iran's brand new supreme leader. China also officially warned both the US and Israel strictly against physically targeting Mujtaba Khamenei in a forceful March 9th diplomatic statement.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.